Welcome back to the three people that consistently watch my videos. Just in case this one randomly happens to pick up and you are new here, lower the expectations, lower the standards, but definitely subscribe and come back next week, even if it's just to see if I'm just good at consistently being bad. My name is Mo. I am the host of Unshut, and on Thursdays, we do weekly quickies just like this one here on YouTube only, and full episodes across all streaming platforms on Mondays. No clue what I am getting myself into today. I'm totally going into this blindly. The name is obviously familiar to me because of that one book called the Bible. So let's see what church and horror coming together is all about. This is the official trailer to Leviticus.
You like it here? What do you like about this place?
My mom wanted to live here. Stuck in this shithole.
So, there's nothing you like about this place?
Nothing.
Oh, a gay story? Was not expecting that.
Indecency. Lust. Desire. It has to go now. Look at the light.
Ryan? You okay? You see anything that looks like me? Don't go near it.
Oh my God. What?
It comes when no one else is around. Nothing can make it stop.
Shit. Oh my God. What?
This is what they wanted.
They wanted us to be scared.
Wow. Was not expecting that. Definitely need a second. Holy shit. I don't know, but I feel like I just hit the jackpot because a gay story plus a horror film, like I feel like this was definitely made for me, okay? I also feel like could this be the first movie that makes me fucking cry and also makes me jump all at the same time? I am actually really shook because I can't recall ever coming across a movie that touched on this subject in this way. I don't even know how to process this all right now, to be honest. It's obviously giving conversion therapy, and I don't know if it's supposed to be this obvious, but the way I am interpreting what's happening in this trailer is could this be what we suppress that comes back to haunt us, if that makes any sense? I almost feel like it's not going to be that obvious. I think there is going to be a haunting and horror element to this, but I think that that's going to make one compelling storyline in this entire movie. The fact that someone is going to seek therapy that's religion based and they're going to be haunted by the demons, quote unquote, that they are being told to hide away, to lock away, and it's just going to come back and haunt them in the craziest way possible. So I don't know how on the dot I am or if I am so far off, but all I know is that I am stupidly invested and I love the concept of this movie so much. I don't know much about the word or the name Leviticus, but what I do know is that I just had this conversation with my partner the other day about this word because I didn't know exactly what all the story behind this name entailed. And if I'm not mistaken, this chapter in the Bible covers like sacrificing and rituals that you do to maintain a relationship with a higher power. It also talks about the strict rules and the moral laws in order for you to have a relationship with God, and also the things that you're supposed to do or are expected to do in order to have that connection with Him, like eating healthy and all sorts of stuff. And I am totally speaking out of knowledge here because I don't know much about this chapter, but what I do know is based on what I think this chapter in the Bible is all about. To me, it's all about conditional love. And right off the bat, I find it really crazy that people that preach about God, religion, and the Bible, who claim to follow in these religious footsteps, they also claim claim to have and give this unconditional type of love. Yet a chapter like this is completely conditional, in my opinion. And again, I'm speaking out of knowledge, so I'm totally open to getting schooled on this chapter, letting me know what it really is all about. Do you believe in it? Do you not? I'm open to all of it. This is just how I am processing and interpreting what I know, if that makes any sense. What makes me the most exciting about this movie is that this is going to be one that has that realistic element that so many people are going to be able to relate to. Like, I just know there are going to be so many people out there who can relate to the fact that at some point they too had to go to some sort of therapy because of the religious upbringing that they had. And another thing that makes me so excited about this is that it's not necessarily just queer people. I think anyone that had an upbringing in a very strict and religious home is going to relate to the fact that at some point they had to suppress something about them because it went against everything that their household believed in. And I think that's such a powerful message. And I'm excited about this because, again, it makes a movie like this so relatable. I personally never went to conversion therapy, but I 100% was sent to Christian counseling while I was coming out. And it's so unfortunate that that's part of my coming out story. And to be honest with you guys, it's not something that I am 100% comfortable unloading here on this episode because it's supposed to be short, it's supposed to be quick, but it's so unfortunate that a lot of our coming out stories have something traumatic like this that's tied to it. And for the first time, as I'm saying this out loud, I'm feeling uneasy. I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable. Like, I almost just want to stop recording right now and possibly start over. But I think that this is why it's so important to share these stories and let people know that you're not the only one that's ever gone through something like this, because it does make you feel a little bit at peace knowing that you didn't go through it alone. And even though I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit uneasy talking about this right now, it does bring me so much peace to know that the conversation is being brought up in this manner through a film, through a horror movie, through a genre that I absolutely love. Cannot wait to see what everyone has to say about this movie. I can genuinely tell you that this movie 100% just jumped to the top of my priority. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I will see you guys here next week. Take care.